welcome to VOP Business. I'm Kayla Abraham. The foreign exchange market closed on Monday with the dollar quoting at 770.38 naira at the investors and exporters forex window, which was 1.68% higher than 757 naira quoted at the parallel market, also known as black market. After trading on Monday, Nigeria's currency naira depreciated by 13.93% day on day to 770.38 naira as against 663.04 naira on Friday at the I&E window, the official forex market of Africa's biggest economy. Naira gained 0.39% as the dollar closed at 757 naira at the parallel market on Monday compared to 760 naira on Friday at the parallel market. Traders attributed the naira appreciation to low demand for dollars following recent changes on foreign exchange policies by the Central Bank of Nigeria. The CBN on June 14, 2023, collapsed all segments of foreign exchange markets into the I&E forex window. The CBN on Friday, in a letter to all banks, disclosed that cash deposits into domiciliary accounts will now be restricted and that customers shall have unfettered and unrestricted access to funds in their account. The letter, signed by Haruna Mustafa, the CBN's director, Banking Supervision Department, stated that the new FX policy change aims to promote transparency, liquidity, and price discovery in the FX market in order to improve FX supply. The federal government on Monday confirmed that it had commenced the implementation of the payment of 7.5% value-added tax on automotive gas oil, popularly called diesel. Officials of the Nigeria Customs Service and Federal Inland Revenue Service confirmed this in Abuja, stressing that AGO was not exempted from the payment of VAT based on the VAT Modification Order 2021. The development was, however, condemned by Nigerians who pointed out that citizens were still trying to adjust to the hike in pump price of premium motor spirit, popularly called petrol, not knowing their plans had been perfected to further raise payments for diesel. Nigerians lamented the effect of the introduction of the 7.5% value-added tax on the price of diesel. This comes barely a month after President Bola Tinubu removed the subsidy on petrol during his inaugural speech on May 29, raising the price of PMS from 188 to about 580 naira in different states of the Federation. Recall that the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Ahmed, announced that the Finance Act 2020 raised the previous 5% VAT of the country to 7.5% on commodities, including automobile gas oil, and it was implemented on February 20, 2020. However, the new development has hit Nigerians hard, as many have called for an utmost review of it, especially because of the recent removal of fuel subsidies. The Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority has firmly refuted circulating allegations suggesting that the Nigeria National Petroleum Company Limited lacks the authority to issue oil import licenses. The NMDPRA also clarified that it had not granted any permit to the Dangote Group for oil importation in July. The managing director of the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, Ahmed, made this disclosure to state correspondents at the presidential villa. Farouk stated that apart from the approved 6, several companies applied for permits to import petroleum in due course. Ahmed also debunked insinuation that the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited had given approval to Dangote Group to import petroleum, saying that the company has no powers to give such approval. The managing director further noted that there are several companies that applied for fuel importation permits, and anyone can apply for importation to get access to the port, as the authority is open to all those interested in importing. Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu has taken steps to stop ship owners from withdrawing their vessels over what they see as excessive back charges. The special advisor to the president in revenue, Zakios Adedeji, who led government officials in an interactive session with shipping stakeholders at the State House, warned that Nigeria cannot afford not to have vessels move in and out of the country. Reports had suggested that at least 2 ship owners disclosed that they were keeping their vessels away from Nigeria after a series of multi-million-dollar tax bills were sent out, seeking to recover back unpaid duties from 2010 to 2019. Briefing State House correspondents after a meeting today with stakeholders, Adedeji allayed fears within the oil and gas sector, spelling out the agreements reached to avert vessel withdrawal so as not to disrupt the flow of products. The presidential aide assured that a technical committee has been set up to resolve the issues in contention. Meanwhile, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has taken decisive actions to address the contentious issue of crude oil shipping back taxes, which has recently led tank owners to avoid operating in the country. This information was disclosed by the President's Special Advisor on Revenue, Zaccheaus Adedeji, during a press conference held at the State House on June 19. Adedeji revealed that an agreement had been reached to prevent vessel withdrawals in order to maintain an uninterrupted flow of crude oil products. Furthermore, he mentioned that a technical committee had been established to tackle the challenges at hand. Emphasizing the committee's role, Adedeji assured that no vessel would face arrest or detention while the committee works towards reconciling the back taxes. These proactive measures taken by President Tinubu demonstrate a commitment to resolving the issue, ensuring the smooth operation of crude oil shipping, and preventing disruption in the country's oil sector. During President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's inauguration speech, he pledged to address complaints of local and foreign investors regarding multiple taxation and anti-investment barriers. Meanwhile, operators across various sectors have highlighted the fact that excessive tax burdens discourage both local and foreign investors from doing business in the country. Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has extended an open invitation to investors, emphasizing his commitment to economic empowerment and growth. According to him, the door of the presidency is open to investors who are on the same page in regard to his mission for economic empowerment and growth. Tinubu made this known in a tweet about his meeting with Indian billionaire Mr. Sunil Bhatir Mittal, the global chairman of Bharti Airtel, Dr. Segun Ogunsoya, the CEO of Airtel Africa Group, and other members of the Airtel board. In a separate meeting, President Tinubu also met with billionaire tech founder of Microsoft and co-chair of the Gates Foundation, Bill Gates, alongside the president of Dangote Group, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, at the State House today. And that is a wrap on VOP Business. I am Kayla Abraham. Thanks for watching.